all these clones, we the original.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The tourists come over to chill on the beach, but they don't come over the hill where we sleep. We got nightmares and they got fantasies. No sanity, it's just insanity. My mommy hoping nothing happens to me.
So, after that quick breakdown, you know what it is. It's your favorite side, Lord Jaylin Willard, coming to you again with another episode of Erryting Kool here at Coffee Cafe on Farrington Road. I like to, I came up with their pseudo slogan, half coffee being half tea leaf, even though Miss Wright don't like me saying that. But we here again with another episode, and we are two guests again. Please introduce yourself.
Jamarco on Bristol.
Jamarco on Bristol.
Supermarco Bros _ on all platforms.
Okay.
That's good.
So,
that's good right there. Marketing. I like that.
And
I am Dante Taylor.
Dante Taylor.
Yes.
And Dante, you're our special guest for the day, so tell them a little bit about what you do and your platform.
Like I said, I'm Dante Taylor. Hi, everybody. Never been on the podcast. I feel kind of important, all these lights. But I'm the CEO of For the Culture Apparel.
Okay.
Well, For the Culture really is a clothing brand that represents not just Bahamian culture, but it represents the Caribbean and Black culture, which I feel like something that's very important, especially in this day and age where you have a lot of police brutality, not just in the States here. We've been dealing with that forever.
Yeah.
People dealing with issues with their skin, not feeling accepted. Just an empowering thing, and what better do through clothing where everybody can see.
That's really impactful. That's impactful.
Yeah.
Because I feel like y'all started For the Culture around, I say, 2018, 2017? When?
Really, it started. That was what summer 2017 in my college apartment at IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the western side of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Boondocks for real, but
Small beginnings.
yeah, small beginnings. Really, in my apartment in the summer because in the summers you can't wait to come home. Friends, family, just deal with some girls, I guess, But that summer I was like, okay, I'm getting older now. I've always been dabbling in business where I was selling sneakers, even as early as 6 years old, selling Bahamian Independence Day wristbands, going inside the bank and buying my own tennis, cleaning cars with my grandfather at Hellron Plaza, Robinson Road East, by the way, if you want to rent a car, all brands. I see that plug-in. But,
all right.
I sat there and was like, hey, I need something to do. I can't come home and be just a regular guy. I just never liked to be regular. Didn't need something different. So came up with the idea of actually starting with hats. Hats was really the motivation towards it because Bahamians love hats.
Yeah.
Bahamians love hats, from polo hats, gunman hat, you name it, bucket hats, anything, put it on their head, they make it look fresh. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, hats is cool, but what could represent me? I thought of me first, as a Bahamian.
So that's what came up with the whole, the queen conch shell.
Fine.
Because I feel like I have
It's a fire design.
Yeah, I
appreciate
really
it,
like that
appreciate that, man.
design, the 3 for 5. I really like the 3 for 5 too.
I appreciate that.
Like that's two of my favorite designs.
Actually,
The
the streets really like that too.
Yeah.
Actually, because when they start drinking, people be like, "Wait, I need that 3 for 5 special."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, like, that 3 for 5. I really like the Independence version with the whole, breaking free of the Union Jack one.
Oh yeah, that one.
And
That's more of our conscious people for real. A lot of
Yeah.
people, some even who I didn't even expect to get it.
Yeah.
I would even be honest and say white people was a lot of people. White people was really buying that. Like,
Yeah.
white tourists was like, you don't understand. Like, why as a visitor, why do we still have Columbus still on the?
Yeah.
Agreed. I was just talking to my brother.
Why do we still have Columbus there, understanding his history? We drive past that every day. That's on where our governor sleeps. Governor General
Yeah.
sleeps. Why is it there?
Yeah. That's why I bought it, because it was like, we live in even though we've been independent for such a long time, we still live under this colonial mindset.
Definitely.
Even though it's neo-colonialism now it's not Britain now, but, other cultures.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, just breaking free of that mindset, breaking free, living outside the box.
Yeah, for sure.
And more so using the box than living in the box.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, that's why I like that. And then the other one I like was the license plate.
Oh yeah,
one too.
that honestly, that's to this day I think that's most not just talked about but purchased.
Yeah, because everybody like the Bayman license plate.
Yeah,
You gonna even probably find somebody old license plate just to have it for a souvenir.
That's worldwide.
Yeah,
That is literally worldwide. I went to, where was it? I think Orlando.
Yeah.
I was super young. I'll never forget it. In the table, I had the license plate there. I'll never forget it. So it's kind of funny now that I've created something that I didn't, even today actually, I just realized it. That I saw that, and now I created it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest, and when starting that too, I've always been a person, not just for myself. So I plan to include my friends who are Jabez and Briocchi. And Deshaz, most people don't know, Deshaz Maki was a part of it.
Oh, for real?
At the beginning, yeah. He was actually a part of it in the beginning because I was away in school.
Oh.
So
I didn't even know. I just saw him
People on the ground
Three-
floor. Unsung heroes.
3 weeks
You know
ago.
what I'm
Okay.
saying? On the low, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need everybody knowing what you're doing, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So literally start with 10 hats, just to finish that off, sorry about that. Just start off with 10 hats. They will actually press on, what do you call them? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It was stitched or
It
was
wasn't
just
stitched. It wasn't stitched.
Okay.
It wasn't stitched at first, so I ordered them from
Some
this.
kind of embroidery.
Yeah, it's like a
No,
patch,
that
press-on patches.
basically
Yeah.
how
You can iron it on and all that.
Yeah.
So this girl named Leland Stitch, who I look up to on Instagram, she's from New Jersey. She does dope work. So I was like, okay, I can pay her to do this, that, bing, bang, boom. Then I said, okay, I could do everything, but I need people in different avenues. Jabez had graduated from Canada in finance. I was like, okay, I can handle finance, but you graduated with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Use your expertise. Because I believe nobody can give you that. You know what I'm saying? You come home now,
Agreed.
doctors, they working in grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Briocchi, that's funny, it's crazy. But yeah, Briocchi, he actually lives in the States. He's American.
Yeah,
so I said, hey, I don't know what can happen to me because OPT, this and that, Trump in office.
Yeah.
I say, hey, I need you to handle international shipping. And that's one thing. I know it's hard to do living in the Bahamas because we import more than export.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I need that, and that's what's gonna separate us.
Yeah.
So I need you to handle that. I said, Shaz, you on the road. When they come down, make your deliveries. You pay the delivery fee, and that's the gas money for your ride there. That's the whole operation. Literally, I made that plan in the night. The next night, I had an Instagram page, shipped them down. My Grammy iron on the thing.
Yeah.
And then we did a 3 for 5 deal where if you buy the hat, you get one of the bears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was
all right. That's dope.
And ever since then, just
because I feel like
my bad. Your 3 for 5 hat was a deal with the 3 for 5 beers.
boom.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
great
did it
marketing.
again because I was like, that was such a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It was, see, once you sell
Rhode Island bad marketing.
once you sell nostalgia or a feeling, emotion, and I learned that from Jabez, honestly. You sell a steer, like a feeling, you can win.
Yeah, the sentimentality.
It's not like you selling false hope or not.
No.
That's different. To me, that's just a criminal you're doing.
You know what was amazing for me when I sort of put two and two together and discovered y'all was doing? I was like, well, I going to school with these ways.
Boom. He actually, ahead of me.
But yeah, like that was the crazy part. So when I started seeing him, I was like, all right, I see you doing your thing. Then I saw Jay Bez. I was like, oh. Then I know Briachi, because Briachi still live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, he in Atlanta.
So I don't know, Kendall to work by Arby's around the corner from where I used to live. So I know they was there. And then I've had it's a boy who worked with y'all who graduated with my brother. He have the fro with the glasses. Jamal told me what his name was. But he was helping y'all out. But I was like, oh, I go into school with all these dudes, and it's like, it's cool to see, like, people that you sort of someone grew up with.
Yeah.
Like,
he actually did. He was playing ball again.
Yeah. So like, so like from then it's like just to see like almost over a decade period to see, okay, the evolution of what this person was and how they make it and seeing everything just go up. And then I think around that same time I had just started TJT. So it was like,
Yeah, you did. You did. We
so like,
started talking about all the carnival stuff. We can get into that later though. But.
Yeah, so like, so I want to ask a question. What is being Bahamian to y'all? And how do y'all think it's y'all obligation of being a cultural ambassador, Bahamian ambassador?
I can let Jamal start with that.
So why, babe?
I got a lot to say with that.
Being a Bahamian ambassador to me.
First, do you feel like you need to be a Bahamian ambassador?
I think, of course. I think you have to be. This is where you're born. This is where you spend the majority of your life. This is where you have your basis. This is where you have, the most vital parts of your life. You spend here. All the
That's
majority.
your DNA. For me.
The majority of your friends, your family. Sometimes your friends and family don't even leave.
Yeah.
So they so attached to it, you so attached to it, being attached to them. And it's just, anywhere you go and you have people looking at you, you are a representation of the entire country, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It's true.
So any party that you feel, I guess, or they feel embody a Bahamian, whether it's true or not, they can attach it to everybody.
Okay.
So me being in California, I was in California for about 2 years. The only Bahamian at the school, and to my knowledge, the only Bahamian in my immediate area.
What school was that?
Concordia University.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, suburban area.
Yeah.
They looking at me to be the whole 242, the whole block.
Yeah.
I gotta, you don't know how much people talking about Mon and So drawing a comparison with that, Jamaica already have their stamp.
Yeah.
Everybody know who they is. Everybody know their jargon.
Shout out Bob Marley for it.
They know their colors. They worldwide.
Shout out to them. They patriotic as
real.
Like you guys know?
I mean, we can believe it out.
They patriotic as
Yeah, and that's why I sort of look at them, because it's like, but even they grandchildren still speak patois, even though they've been living in the States 60, 70 years, because it's like, bro, this is where we from, and we ain't about to change.
I think that do with the proximity too, though.
Yeah. Like communities and stuff like that.
Not even just, I mean, where the island's located.
Oh, you mean us? Okay.
That's where, we have a sense of pride to an extent when we leave, which is sad. And I fall victim to that too.
Same
Even for the culture.
Yeah.
Because home, I'm like, but from us, or, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You don't understand how blessed we are at the time. We have beaches around. People come here spending all their life savings to come here, bro. So it's like, okay, I have that sense of, okay, yeah, this every day, but when you go over there and understand what's happening in their immigration, what's happening in their national security, what's happening, we don't have them problems.
No.
Yeah.
We barely
Not to
do.
the same
Even we still affected because we close.
Yeah.
We don't have them issues, bro. So I mean, being a Bahamian ambassador, that's where I think it really needs to step up in terms of even if you aren't abroad,
Yeah.
that you could carry that back on their back even while you're here. And I think that's a tie in the company. I think
Being
that's
for
what,
the culture.
I think that's what being for the culture is. You know what I mean?
So that's why you named it that?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Because with the culture's so broad, right? So with that, you could really like define what culture you want to talk about. So when I said that, I said, okay, I need to identify with me. My DNA is what? Bahamian.
Yeah.
We wearing all these other brands who their culture represent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We pushing that culture
You push
forward.
it, boom. Like you just mentioned Jamaica, bro. They got a brand called Rap JA. My
Yeah.
God,
There's stuff everywhere. Like,
listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. So why we can't be that for this place?
Yeah, and to add to what you're saying, that's why I support it. That's why
Appreciate that.
almost every year I make a purchase to be like, because it's like, all right.
I can't say you are very supportive. There's a lot of people like I remember faces. I remember names well because now I doing everything. Like you know what I mean? Like I hands on with so much stuff. But the reception's been very well. But I know who's like from like the rock where we had the patch in the back type of from the hats like that. So and it's good to see actually. Just walking around the town to see
seeing it everywhere.
Honestly, I almost shed a tear yesterday because, before I even get into that, because I can talk into that. This one of the items, just in order. It's an actual tech suit.
Yeah, let them see it. Let them see it.
The tech suit.
Shout out for the camera.
Shout out to my lady Jasmine Rondon.
You know how long I've been waiting for this suit?
Yeah, shout out to her.
Christmas gone.
My girlfriend actually came up with this colorway.
Oh.
And actually, it's the top seller. So, hey, remember that Killer Mike meme? When you talk about buying a Hellcat and put $250,000 on the house?
Yeah.
Shout out to her. I haven't listened to like Killer Mike, but this really took off. But yes, he actually purchased.
Yeah,
So that's one for him.
I had to get the track suit. Like for real, I make it a mission. Because last year, I really want that red hood on that shirt too, still. No, but like every Christmas, I'd be like, yo, okay, they got a Christmas line, I'm gonna buy both items. Because I got the hoodie too. The other hoodie with across the shirt.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I got that, and then I got these. And it's like, because I feel like, yo, if you have a brand, if you have a Bahamian brand, you know these people. Why are you gonna spend more money with people that you don't know where you know a person, you see them trying to push their brand? And, you might feel like, some people, and their negative thoughts may feel like, oh, well, it ain't on par. But it's like, bro, them people start off the same way. So it's like, you might as well, like, wait, I know this way, I know these, but I know what they trying to do. I see their vision, I support it, so let me support them.
Stuff like that don't even bother me though. Because to me, if something dope, it can spread anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that don't even bother me. Like I have literally family members who haven't purchased anything from me. But
That's how it be.
but like going towards what you're saying, I bought the Shed of Tear yesterday because I made one for my Grammy for Christmas because she was like, I want one. So I was like, cool. I make an all white one for her.
Grammy can support now.
No, Grammys make sure everybody know like that's my grandbaby. So anyway, she was like, man, like walking down the town, all they could see is your stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, she's like, just keep going, baby. I was like, whoa. So and that way, I'm making a product where people can be ambassadors for themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't have to hold that on my back to say, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody, they go away, they just say, because that's what people normally do. They hit me up and like, bro, I traveling, I need this, that, the third.
Yeah, because you want to represent.
Yeah.
So it's just spreading the culture. You see what I just did?
Yeah.
You see what I just did?
Yeah.
Listen.
But
Some marketing line on the side of me.
Listen, man.
yeah, but that's what you speak to is what really, what I sort of, created the Original People Network for, but also the Jungle Trademark for, and
Yeah, I think
traveling
it's dope though.
is I want to connect to the Bahamians, not just only who live in the Bahamas, but you know how much Bahamians live away? It's 10,000 people between Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, and I think Alabama.
Bro,
And that's an untapped market.
That's only the South.
And we ain't even counting.
That's only the South.
We ain't even counting who in Florida, who Bahamian descent. And like when I went to Miami Carnival, you have a third generation Bahamian descent. They wearing the flag, but they ain't really like know too much about the culture, but about to fix that.
And
you know.
And like I try to keep telling people too.
Yeah.
Be original, bro. The flag,
Yeah.
yes, the flag is great.
Hold on, be original. On the Original People Network.
Honestly, I got to pay me for this, though. I got to pay me for this. But like I say, the flag is, you know, yes, that's our mark, but we have other things that make us as well, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have other things, a lot of untapped things in there that make us. So, just to your point of even spreading culture in a way that you don't have to be Bahamian to wear it for the culture.
No.
If
Yeah,
y'all
no.
notice, we have been having a growing success of international people who've actually, of course, from networking, being in college, and you know what I'm saying. But their friends telling their friends, "Oh, this shit dope. You gotta bleep that up." But you know what I mean. But yeah, just wear your culture because, like I said, you represent the Caribbean, you represent Black culture, you represent
Bahamian
hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Because that's what we grew up on. Most of this, what I really care about clothes, came from Cameron. I love, listen, for him to influence a whole generation to wear pink.
Yeah.
Even with Kanye, same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, it just intertwined. So if you could find your niche of what really, I guess, not just represents you, but makes sense.
Yeah, and
you
people
can take off from anywhere.
And it's cool
And
that
substance is important too.
Yeah.
You can't just put something on the shirt and think it can go.
I think the difference between what you're talking about and what a lot of other people dealing with not being able to find their niche is they ain't find themselves yet. So they don't have nothing to identify with.
Repeat that. It's a jewel.
Yeah.
Repeat. Hold on. What time it is? That's sick. Lunchtime. That's lunch right there. Go on.
Yeah.
So the difference between yourself and somebody else who you was able to find your niche is because you found yourself. A lot of people ain't take enough time with themselves to be able to say, okay, what do I like? What do I have to offer? And how can I tie that into bringing value to everybody around me?
That's a deeper conversation, but yeah, that's really what it is
we
for
had
real.
to be original.
Yeah.
Hold on, what you say again?
We had to be original.
We have to be
You
original.
soon have to pay us, bro. You soon have to pay us, bro. I done pop in about 6 plugs for you.
Oh man. but that's true. Like you have to be unique, and it's like so much things in this country. Like we barely explore Nassau. So and we have 700 islands and keys, bro.
Listen, bro.
So
I made that a point because me and my family, we started traveling to, try to do it every year.
Go to a family.
Go to a family island.
That's what I'm starting to do this year too.
Mind you, I think just on a side note, I think government should make that
Easier.
way more easy and less expensive. And that way, it's going to be like a volume type of thing instead of just getting the whole pie one time. You know what I'm saying? Because more people could afford it.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to go to Miami right now than it is go to Lutra, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're crazy.
Ridiculous. That's like our state if you think about it. Like that's like going to Miami. I mean, going from Florida to Atlanta or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with the devastation from the hurricane and Abaco and
They should be
Bahama,
right now. They should be influencing us to go over there.
Yeah.
Even with the convicts or people who are locked up.
Yeah, work release programs.
Work release programs but we forward thinking is I wouldn't call nobody.
It's just you have a lot of people who ain't qualified for that position.
I wouldn't even say
Well,
that.
not even that.
I think it's a lot of yes men. And they're scared to mess because once you not go behind or turn the other cheek on the decision of the head guy, most cases, your life in shambles there.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fear.
And then too, they ain't have no vision, and they don't care because they like because if you realize
A man without a vision is a fool.
Yeah.
Remember that.
If you really think about it, most of the politicians over 50. So it's like
I mean,
it's like,
to me,
yeah.
age is still, because, you know, you have wisdom with age.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you could have the wisdom, but not influence it on the people.
Because let me tell you, the problem with that is a lot of people don't think about their lives and plan for after their lifetime. They want to get it while they're alive. So, like, if you was thinking...
That's that generational wealth talk.
Yeah. So if you was thinking, bro, even though I could do this, even though I can see the rewards, let me still do it just to push the energy forward. So, like, you know, when that day come,
That's
even
what
though
people remember, bro.
Yeah.
People
So
always
it's like,
remember,
you know,
bro. Like, mother sick, remember when you do that, eh?
Yeah.
And they seeing someone else do it. Mind you, you might not be able to pull that off properly,
Yeah.
but someone else watching you and they tweaking what you're doing. That's
Yeah.
all. And to me, like, okay, it might sting because that's your plan, but just to see the gratification of that growth should even be like satisfying to say I inspired someone. I planted to see it. But, you know, a lot of people don't think that way, but that's for another day.
Then all you gotta do is change that me to a we, bro.
We, bro.
Yeah.
That's all we just said. It's exactly
Yeah.
what you just said.
Just change that me
change
to the we.
me to the we.
But on that note, we're going to take a quick break and come back after these messages and, you know, get in more into For the Culture's newest releases and what they get planned for 2020, as well as other updates and other cool things that's going around the town. We'll be back. Hi, this is your favorite zaddy, Lord Jaylin Willard from Erryting Kool, and this episode is sponsored by
Screen, tap the screen.
Cha-cha. Some vibe, heart and the soul, taking control. Inside the festival you will find me.
No, but I think it's smart to find yourself. Because then you can copy everybody else. You can just be like, all right, this true to me, and nobody else like this.
Yeah. And then like you were saying when we sitting over there, and you give me no stickability. As soon as you
Yeah.
get a rough patch, you can go out to the next thing.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people would say, okay, they want to start a YouTube channel or start a podcast, but they ain't
Back on?
Yeah, I mean, I could cut this anyway. So, you know, that's why they fade away. Where's my phone? Yeah, so that's why they fade away. And, you know, if you ain't consistent with doing something you can do, what's the point?
What's the point?
So,
Just like we're going to the gym, I don't know if that's like
That's my routine.
a big Bahamian thing.
It's
or if
becoming
that's a
more so.
universal thing.
Yeah.
But it's like going to the gym is a fad.
Bro.
yeah, right, especially now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say going to the gym.
Yeah, no.
But never really go.
Yeah.
For me, I have to go, bro. There's so much things going on right now. Not even just business, but personal life. That's like instead of, you know, some people got their vice, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't no big, I don't really deal with smoking. I don't smoke. I do with the, you know, drink here and there.
Yeah.
But that's like to get my stress.
Yeah,
So just
outlet.
hitting, that's my outlet.
I feel like I work every Monday morning. I can't start the work week without work.
I've been this morning.
Like,
Like
you know,
I've been this. I have to put that in my routine, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause I won't be here for a long time. Man.
Yeah.
I won't be here for a long time to say, hey, my great grandkids can live off the stuff I do. You know what I mean? That's why I think of longevity. Anything I do, I think of longevity.
That's good. And then off that, do you think? Well, welcome back to everyone. We ain't finished yet. You know, we got a next like 20, 30 minutes. You know, we having a great conversation here. So we're going to get into it. So do you feel like For the Culture is a culture catalyst / social influencer? Because I say your brand isn't solely about just, you know, selling product and merch, but, you know, you try to do some community activism along the way, whether it be, you know, having a clothing drive for Hurricane Dorian victims or any other causes?
Yeah, I would say, when you say Cal, I would say so. I mean, me being in it, I don't look at it. You know what I mean? I don't look at it for that type of, because I doing it based off passion, but outside looking in, just off conversation from people to even like sponsoring a party. That was Solstice, which was a crazy party. Shout out to Kyle and Jabari. Yeah, it's becoming an influence, you know. From there, even with the social impact of Hurricane Dorian, we had a lot of boxes. It was just off a whim. I didn't, honestly, you know, people say they can help, you know, this and that. Never do. I wasn't even just doing it off that. I really felt like, bro, this is a clothing business. People need clothes.
Definitely.
It just 1 + 1 = 2. So I was like, okay, let's get this together. I asked a couple of volunteers. They actually came up. Shout out to them. And yeah, even from then, I just was like, okay, what's next? Because, you shouldn't have to wait for something
to do something.
You know what I mean? So, and you don't necessarily. I think the mistake is where I even had the mistake. I feel like I needed money to do something. You get what I'm saying? Like, not knowing that this thing is building with getting respect from people outside. Because off camera, I don't even think I told you all this. I had someone from Harvard reach out to me and donate it. Harvard.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's nothing to brag about, but at the same time, it's like, you're really making an impact. So that got my head moving. Okay, what else we could do? Not just based off the hurricane, but we got a lot of kids with no fathers here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need something now. It was like, not just a toy drive or whatever. I even created a fund where you could put money down. It's just generating. I can leave it. I advertise it here and there, but I think I need to advertise it more, get more influencers on it so they could actually help the impoverished people here. Because all of us need help, regardless if you think you're doing straight, you got it made, you did this. All of us need help, bro. And being a person who really, you know, I like to be by myself. I can be honest with you.
Same.
I like to be by myself. For people who I just know who've been there for me. You know
Selective with your energy.
I'm really selective now, bro. I had a few little hiccups with some people, but anyway, that's under the bridge. But
Life
all
lessons.
love. But I just feel like we all still need people, man. That's the most important thing. And being an ambassador, I guess you could say, or catalyst, if that's what it's becoming to be,
Because for the culture is being more synonymous with being. Just how you was like, if you go on the road, you're gonna see for the culture some form of merch or
I still feel good to this day. Like, I can't even explain that, bro. Like, or someone flagged me down. Someone actually flagged me down off the roundabout when it's coming here.
Yeah.
It's like, boy, you ain't got on my hot seat. I was like, this nigga.
Now we know.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's kind of crazy though, but I just enjoying it, and
that's good. Yeah. So, like, how do you pick? Because one thing I always find interesting that you do is, you know, twofold, that you connect with other Bayman influencers and they wear your merch like a top or is it Lay Kool?
Lay Kool. I had a few others. I had Keith Hinsey.
Yeah.
That's from Physique Fitness.
Okay.
You know, he trained I had a few. I had quite a amount. You know, I wouldn't drop everybody's name, but we'd be here all day. But you know, the big one was DeAndre Ayton. That was dope. Shout out to Timmy. Timmy really plugged me. Hey, I don't like to give away my secrets, but I gotta shout him out, man. Hey, listen, Timmy. I built a solid relationship with Timmy, man. Timmy really showed me game on. We don't talk about what to do, but it's just how he move in the social media game. You know, because I can be honest with you, I like doing stuff like this, but I don't really need to be in the forefront.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be in the forefront. I have no problem. You see how comfortable we talking now, but Timmy really.
That's
and
good.
Top, I can't thank Top enough, man. Like, be honest, Top really like the big sister I never had, for real. Like, be honest.
So I always find
social media game
that's cool. But the next part I find that's always interesting is how you pull up on celebrities.
Oh, listen.
You've been pulling up on celebrities.
Listen, man. So I can give you all the story after, but what I feel like, okay, with the social media influence, I can start off there.
Yeah.
People here, okay, you are influenced, you got this amount of followers, this and that. You're still a person to me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be dead popping on social media, looking dead solid on social media, or even going out, people saying your Instagram name. Bro, if you corny, you corny.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That's how
if you
it
corny,
is.
you corny, or you dope, or you dope. You see what I'm saying? So I can work with you based off your energy and your respect level, or even you just sticking to your word. You know what I'm saying? So I reach out to a few people. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know how I go.
I mean, you can't work with everybody. I respect that.
No.
You say I respect that. But trust me, when word of mouth get around that this individual actually doing something, people always can come. What the Bible tell you? I like to reference the Bible because I've been reading a lot too.
Yeah.
That's my religion. But a rich man or successful man have plenty friends. Mm-hmm. And that's starting with the happen now. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they can come regardless. You see what I'm saying? So it's no love lost, no nothing. But yeah, you got to pull up on these people, man. They in your town. You know, how you can be scared to talk to them? They in your city.
You can't be scared to talk to
You
anybody.
can't be scared to talk to nobody. How is your development gonna work? How is your development gonna happen? They have
That's
that.
true.
They have that thing you want.
Yeah. And that's what I admire, because that's like where he going in there brazen. He trying to push his product to the world, and it's like that's commendable. Like,
Can't be
you know,
scared. Like casting over the.
yeah, I saw the video.
It's like he had me on live.
Yeah.
'Cause he was like, bro,
Go ahead. What you
pull up
want
on
to do?
me. So I was like,
Yeah.
I can talk my.
Yeah.
You got to bleep that out again. But, you know what I mean? So and then from there was G Herbo.
Yeah.
It was a few couple of them. You could check on our page For the Culture Apparel. You could on the where the
Celebrity,
bubbles
like-
on the stories.
Yeah.
They have influencers there. You could check all the influencers who actually rock with the brand, or I approach to actually
But I like that though, because it's like that's the type of thing. I mean, that might be weird, looked at weird in this space, but it's like, okay, like I was living in Atlanta like for 5 years. Like, you want to get on, you're gonna have to be persistent. If you gotta wait outside 10 hours for someone to come out of the building, you gotta do
See,
that.
the difference is
Like, you
too,
know?
you can't be annoying. You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta understand, bro. These people have lives too, but they got a million different things. You see, and that's what not that I know big celebrity or big businessman happening. It's happening, but even being in a small business, I have a bunch of different things on my plate right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's when someone asks me, oh, you forget to hit me up, this and that. Bro,
That's
I
right.
understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you want the product too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I have to serve the customers in the States. Customers, not saying that it's not my responsibility, because that is the money I want. But at the same time, you want a product too. What you can do? You want a coffee. We in a coffee shop right now.
Shout out Coffee Tea.
Shout out to Coffee Tea. But if I had a pop-up last week, you hit me up. Not that I forget, but you know the location now.
Yeah.
Why won't you pull up to go buy?
Yeah.
And I think that's a mentality we have too. Like, we entitled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
supposed to be
like,
handed.
Just handed.
No.
Like, I supposed to just, not even whoever, whatever you're doing, the person just supposed to be, here. Yes, you are the customer, but at the same time, customer and business still have to meet the middle ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and you only one person. Because it's like, all right, if you really want it, like, you can hit me up and then let me schedule it to get a job off, and then we go.
Not
from
even
there.
that, because we have to streamline everything, because I believe in organization, and I would honestly say Jabez had a lot to do with organization of the brand. He had a lot to do with it, because if you all over the place, you can miss probably something crucial, and that would really stay in your business for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So drop-offs, deliveries now are at the Catwalk Boutique at Hellron Plaza on Saturdays. That's a pickup. Sorry, that's pickups.
pickups.
If you want, we have local pickups, or we can do deliveries of $5.
Or you could get them in various stores. Shout out the stores.
Yo, yeah, shout out to the stores, man. You know, the Current. Thank you
Plug
for
alert.
Thank you for giving us that opportunity. The Current. We have the Bahamas National Trust. We have Bahamas National Trust. We have
I think
National Art Gallery for sure.
and
National Art
AGB.
Gallery. We're trying to get in as much stores as possible, because just spreading the culture, man. Trying to make this dope as we trying to
awareness.
exposure.
Exposure.
Because the traditional thing is to have androsia. That's our clothing
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Androsia
So like,
for culture.
that's our traditional clothing. Yes, we are islanders. Yes, we are islanders. We are millennials at the end of the day, bro.
And we were fastly taking over, because, The boomers.
Now you could make Androsia solid now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I can be
I'll
quiet.
remix it.
I can be quiet on that. I can
Yeah.
be quiet
I've
on
seen like a jumpsuit where it's Androsia print.
that. No, I actually saw that too.
That was fire.
bro. That was fire.
I was trying to get one of them, but
That was stupid, bro. Who did that again? That was
I know that the lady who wore it,
Yeah,
and she plugged me to the person who's making it, but it was
it was
some
someone
unforeseen.
making it though. Yeah. And they didn't really have a presence.
No.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a designer behind the scenes.
But I think you could remix stuff like that. Remix the
Yeah, yeah,
old
definitely.
and, make it new.
Even not just remixing, just understanding that what was happening, what people wear, what people liking. You gotta listen more than you talk. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
You have to listen. And sometimes I remember when I was young, I was more on the. I listened to a lot of older folks, to be honest, but I was more on the. Since I hang around older folks, I know everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nah. But now that I doing this, getting suggestions from friends, family members, people like you, y'all too. It's more now listening and picking which works best for you. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right. But on that, let's get into what you got coming up for 2020.
2020 could be a.
Because, well, disclaimer, before I get into that, I told him to do something like
You want
this
his props
from
now, you know. You want his props now.
two.
You want his props now so bad.
Yo, no, but no, for real. But I like when I saw the video, I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah,
But remember, give the people what we talking about.
Hey, before I even get to people,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to say shout out to Branson.
All right, shout out Branson.
Branson.of.og. Yeah, that's his Instagram. He's a dope graphic designer if you need one. He's in-house, so don't try to steal my guy. But, he came up with that video. But yeah, for 2020, honestly, it's gonna be a movie. I feel like people really anticipate what we got, especially with the summer coming along, because that's our biggest winter and summer's our biggest seasons. I've realized.
Yeah.
We have stuff for the winter, what's happening, but 2020 about to be a movie. So
The year, the
first,
vision.
man, listen. So first now we dealing with I got something called Uncle P. I can leave that there. That's a big movie. Shout out to OE Studios, Jordan Isaacs.
Hold on, you coming out with a movie?
No.
I was like,
He did the graphics, but
okay.
for the culture, definitely ain't could just be clothing now. I can tell you that.
yeah.
It more onto the content. It's more onto the events, all of this stuff. But it's actually, hey, we have actually a customer came in today. That's good.
Shout out to Coffee.
Cow coffee. But
Actually, that's the owner.
that's the boss.
Really? Shout out to Coffee.
But so we dealing with that. Got something called Uncle P coming out. For those who know, they know. We got Carnival. Carnival will be our big. This is our first real dive into Carnival because I'm not a Carnival fan. I can be honest, but I realized even
It's a
speaking to
market.
Justin, it's not only a market. It's becoming our culture.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's becoming our culture because we have parties, we have fairs. I feel like people are starting to understand
It's a whole
what
season.
Carnival is. You know what I'm saying? We actually had, before I even made the Carnival stuff, we actually had a few people in Trinidad I reached out to wear our stuff. And that's what really took traction of the Carnival craze for the culture. Just to see how people, the temperature, check the temperature a little bit.
Yeah.
But we got that coming. We got more dad hats coming. We got Spread the Culture tees. This was actually off of me just wanting to wear something. And I came up with this idea. And I said, should I put it on? I think you saw it. You saw the post. And I was like, should I put this out? And shoots.
Yeah, people say, yeah.
It took off. So,
And to interject quickly, I feel like a lot of what you're talking about is just have an idea and not just sitting on it. Doing it as quickly as possible when you have the time, when you have the momentum, when you have the motivation, because a lot of things, you sit on it too long, you lose it, you start to get,
But that's-
outside influence. We was talking about at the event we was at the other day about imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Can't allow doubt to creep into your mind
Doubt,
because that's the biggest killer of all dreams, of all, whatever you got to do.
and I like they say too, timing is a big thing, bro.
Yeah,
Timing is crazy. Like, you have to understand the temperature of what people in, not even just the temperature, how the pocket's going. you have to understand the whole climate. You know what I'm saying?
I understand the seasons too.
Understand the seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, 2020, that's what's happening. Women's apparel. I think people are actually shocked that we been pretty dope with the women apparel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with the biker shorts.
I think women actually been shocked because they was like, what?
Yeah.
Like the first time we came with the biker shorts, people was like, what?
Yeah.
Y'all actually got something. We got the head scarves. You know what I mean? Honestly, that comes from the influence of being around women. Like my mother's, she got 4 sisters, or 3. You know what I'm saying, including us 4. My aunt Gia, Catwalk Boutique, Hellron Plaza, Robinson Road East. I used to work with her a lot, and she's the ultimate hustler to me, bro. Honestly, that just watching her start from a little shop, from a car trunk to the trailer to having a shop, and serving gas stations with pantyhose, and it's crazy. But being around her, understand the influence of what women like in clothing. Yes, it's an older demographic, but I think being around her gave me the insight for what the women like in my generation. You know what I mean? So, we sit down, talk as a team, and then not only that, you get to, when you do make something for the women, what you should do is actually give out tests.
Yeah. Let's see how it works.
Let's see how it works. Test the market, or just send that idea to a couple of your female friends or your girlfriend, or cause I like to push stuff off my girl, honestly, because
that's what I like to do too.
Like the tech suit.
Yeah,
she came with that colorway, but I put it on her because some people think that for the culture, me being a male, think it's just a male brand. Yeah. So when I make something, I make it for her too, so she could wear it too. Or especially when it came to a lot of the girl influencers, I make sure I put them in that little light to say, hey, for the culture got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but yeah,
you can't be scared, bro.
No.
Yeah, because I like that because I think I find that similar method when either I come out with a new design or a new take on things. I like to send it to a bunch of them and be like, tell me what you think about this.
I just be selective on who, because, sometimes people get super giddy and then they send it to all around, and then some of these people, they steal a lot, bro. And listen, I can be honest, I don't condone violence, but I just get angry, bro. Because I work hard, bro. I work hard. You can just steal my idea and then you can poop it up. I ain't say trying to stop cursing on you. Got kids in here, but like for real, like you can just stink it up and then I gotta throw that away or make you look bad. And that's something you don't want to be in business to do. Make someone else look bad. No, you know what I'm saying? That's life. That's life. You don't want to make nobody look bad. Mm-hmm. So, but if you force the hand, you just gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what advice would you give someone who wants to be an entrepreneur? Since you gone through the process, people feel like,
still in it, bro.
I don't feel like it ever stops.
It don't stop.
So, like, just going from like 0 to...
You see what they call me? Tay hustle, bro. I literally do it all, bro. I really can't just sit still and do one thing. I just can't. That's just like my high. Like, I have to. But anyway, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
No, but I was saying...
You can follow me on the gram, too. Tay hustle.
Follow them on Tay...
Tae Hussle.
Mm-hmm. On all platforms.
My boy Cyrus gave me that name at Oak Hill Academy. Cyrus Goody from the Bay Area, California. Go ahead.
Okay.
I had to show them up too because he actually just bought the tech suit too, and he showed it off to me. Which I was like, damn, we really out there now. Like,
yeah, I remember that's great. That's big, great bro. That people supporting you. So you feel like when you start, you just have to be dedicated, motivated, consistent.
Yeah, I can truly break it down because I feel like, and someone I know it's cliche to talk about him, but Nipsey Hussle, man. That's really where I got my name from because Cyrus told me, he was like, bro, and this one, when Bullets Got No Name, that's like his first mixtape, like coming out the gate. He was like, listen to this. You was do, because in school I was selling chips, I was selling candy, I was doing what you do here. I need money, bro. Yeah. Like I in school, my parents, we got an athletic scholarship, some money to go to school, but they got 3 other kids, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to live off yourself.
You gotta live off yourself. So he was like, but you remind me of this place. So anyway, I would say, honestly, plan. You gotta write down what you wanna do. Yeah. Write down the pros and cons as well. Not only just write it down. The vision have to be supportive of the plan. Mm-hmm. It's an end goal. or how do you see yourself in? Break it up. No, you got to be 10 years. I mean,
I would say 5, 10
I break it down in 5. I like to break it down. I like to break it down for that year because you live in that time.
Yeah.
For me, that's just me.
All right.
You know what I mean? Trust me, I see shit taking off from, but I like to live in the time because things happen, how you can tweak it, this and that. But definitely write it down. Write down the vision. Write down. You gotta write it down, bro. So when you wake up, you say your prayers, whatever you do to get yourself right in the morning, you go to the juice house and drink. We got a behavior podcast, you know what I mean? But you wake up, you look at that, and you talk to yourself. Most people think talking to yourself is crazy.
Yeah.
Listen,
But I think that's real. You need to do that.
Then I would say surround yourself like-minded individuals.
That's crucial.
That's what I feel like made the team strong. Even to your friends, they don't have to be a part of your business to be to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your support system. They just holding you up. You know what I'm saying? I would say budget. Budget is important. You can't spend more than you make. I mean, sometimes you got to take that risk.
It's a failing business.
It's a risk. Yeah. It's a risk. No, it's a risk. Sometimes you just trust me. I've done it. I doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? I doing it right now, but the reward's been really good.
Definitely.
Because it's calculated. You understand what I'm saying? It's calculated. With that too, understand the laws. A lot of people just think you just start a business. Boom. No. Okay. You gotta, understand how much. If you're dealing with taxes, this is, I believe in international. Not just talking to Bahamian people. I talk about everybody. You gotta understand the law of VAT or if you're in the States or taxes. You gotta understand
exchange rate.
Exchange rate. You gotta understand the fees for business license. You have to understand the law of the land. So you ain't walking around here blindly because you want to be in these pop-ups, but you have to understand that you need a business license, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They ain't playing no more. You can't just pop up with an idea, do it. I mean, you can, but after a while, you sell food inside the road, but someone can snitch on you, bro.
Yeah.
Someone, you making money, they realize you doing that, they can hate on you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be like, all right, you snitch on me, but guess what? I prepared for you, bro.
You got to be legit from the beginning.
You got to be legit. Just do it straight up. I was going to end it with that, but just do it straight up. Let me be honest, but last thing I wouldn't say, be willing to take advice. That's a big, trust me, that's big. Because I can be honest, me starting with the team, they could tell you, I can laugh at this now, but they could tell you, I was rough. Because, it was my baby, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I brought these people in. That meant I saw something in them.
Yeah.
So I should be willing to actually, take their advice or, hey, and tweak here and there. Because because we talking to the audience. The patch changed to the clean stitch from Brioche. He said, that's saying it. And I asked him, you could ask him, I fought him on that. Because the patch is it, bro.
Yeah.
Look what we doing now. We never gone back to that.
No.
Yeah. And you ain't getting that unless you're an OG. And you might retro it. Retro it like a Jordan or something. You know what I mean? If it get bigger. But you got to take advice, man. Advice, because you have 2 eyes, right? You got 2 eyes, but with the right pair of eyes, you could have 6 that make you a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They make you a whole team. So
Got that collection and that.
you get what I'm saying?
Dream,
yeah. And I wanted to end with that. I would also say too, don't put yourself in a bubble.
Or box.
Yeah, bubble box. However you see it.
Don't contain yourself.
Because you just thinking, okay, this for Bahamians, this and that. I don't know if you noticed. I mentioned it earlier. I always thought international as well.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to. The world. That's where the world moves now.
Yeah.
That's the way the world moving now. So you can just stay in Nassau and be a local celebrity, or you making money here, but the money out there, bro.
Yeah.
You want money out there?
I know.
Money out there, bro.
I feel like people just gotta hit the road and see, and then it's like
That's the
all right,
exposure.
yeah.
Definitely.
And don't be scared. There's so much jewels, bro. You just can't be scared to take them risks. Like, you want that pair of shoes. Trust me, it's been plenty of days. I might look fresh now. Been plenty of days I ain't had it. A couple of people could tell you.
That's just how it is.
I ain't had it, bro. But guess what? I was investing in something because I believed in it. I had Stubby and that some people might say it flawed, but that paid me through school, through college. I didn't have to pay a dime no more. My last 2 years of school. So I was doing concerts for Davies, G Herbo, 10, 12, entertainment took a chance.
Yeah,
on
it's
me
just people
in New
who
Jersey.
don't know they don't know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, right? So you got to take that chance. So you might want to be fresh up every day, but you better in your life.
Yeah.
Clothes temporary. I know
Everything
it's sad,
temporary.
Everything really temporary. I know it's sad I saying I be selling clothes,
Yeah.
but at
Yeah.
the same time, you just got to understand your worth and take that risk, man. Jump. You might fail. There's nothing wrong with failing. Don't be scared to fail.
I read this thing one time where it say if a shirt costs $24, right, and you work a job where you get paid $8 an hour, you wearing 3 hours of work
Yeah.
as your shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
You work for 3 hours to buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just if you're gonna invest your time in something, you gotta
Do it big.
you gotta maximize that.
Yeah.
You can't want to get somewhere, but you value in other things.
And I like to say too, don't think you could just quit your job and then
Just jump.
just jump. Honestly, I did it. It was rough for the beginning, but thank God I have a degree. But use these people money to make yours, bro.
Yeah.
Use these people money to make yours, because that make, trust me, that's your ambition to work 10 times harder because you don't want to be there.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you making someone else rich, okay.
But you just flip.
But at the end of the day, you helping someone else too, because at the end of the day, you gonna be the boss one day. You know what I'm saying? You helping someone else make their
dreams come true.
Because everybody ain't gonna be on the same journey.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go, bro.
No.
But at the same time, you have to understand that. Man, just leave it and take the risk, bro. If you really feel like that's just what you want to do, just try.
And on that, I would like to say thanks to Dante for coming by on the Original People Network.
Real.
Thanks to my boy right over here,
Jamarco. That's
Jamarco. And that's a wrap. Like, I ain't even need no closing remarks. We just ending the show just like that. Tune in for more. See y'all later.